You told me
All
to
right,
focus.
hello, welcome everybody to the. Sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. It's inside joke literally right before we started recording. But yes, hello, everybody.
Yes, we had a string of interruptions before this, and we just thought how funny would it be if we just used our "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia" music every
Yeah.
single time. But besides that, welcome everybody to episode 4 of the Two Bar Connection with your host Jesse and.
James, hey, everybody.
Hello. We have been a pretty exciting 2 weeks before. We have news about potential Battlefront 3, about what we could have had if Battlefront 3 was released back in the day. Have unrecorded gameplay, very exciting looking gameplay. Jedi Survivor PC fiasco. And we also have news about Activision Blizzard losing talent and a very spicy news story about how the CMA have blocked Microsoft and Activision Blizzard's acquisition. But before we get into all that, how are you doing, my man?
Doing pretty good, dude. I had the week off from my classes. So I've just been, believe it or not, engorging myself on Rosetta Stone.
Okay,
Yeah.
what you learning?
While I was perfecting my Spanish, which actually I feel much more comfortable now. So actually now I'm hitting Italian.
Ooh, okay, very nice.
Yeah, buongiorno.
Buongiorno, exactly.
But yeah,
You'll
dude,
get
that's been
that
me.
down.
Yeah, but that's been me. That's what I've been doing. What about you? How's you been?
Well, I've been doing all right. Same old, same old. You know, nothing too different. However, I did get on Saturday. So on Saturday, I work at a library, and we have a bunch of movies that are actually getting delisted. So I got myself a nice collection
Oh,
over here.
oh
These are
shoot!
all movies that haven't been checked out in 8 years or more. So they said, hey, these movies have been checked out in a while. We're going to delist them. You can take them. They're free. You don't have to do anything. Just pull them out of the cart, and you can take them home. So that's what I did. I
Nice,
just got a
man.
bunch of movies that looked very interesting to me, or movies that I've seen before and that I thought were great. Like I got here, Parasite, right? Amazing movie. Won the Oscars in 2019.
Ooh, yeah, I heard
Absolutely
about that.
fantastic movie. Uh, I got Dinner for Schmucks, which I remember seeing in high school, and I thought was a pretty. Oh, it says Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Hold on. Well, Dinner for Schmucks, right? Got that in high
By the
school.
way, also a really good movie. Dinner for
Yes, Dirty Rotten
no,
Scoundrels
Dirty
is
Rotten
very good.
Scoundrels, and so was Dinner for Schmucks.
Yes, Dinner
Absolutely
for
loved it.
Schmucks, right? And I got Get Out and History of Violence. Uh, what else? Some indie movies here or some smaller movies, right? But all in all, I got stuff that was really interesting to me, so I can't wait to go through these movies. Oh, and I got a Superman collection too.
Ooh.
We had this. We had freaking the 4 Superman movies, the original
Oh
ones,
man, that's awesome.
Christopher Reeve one. So lucky me.
Lucky you indeed.
My week outside of whatever it is we've been playing. So what have you been playing this week?
Well, actually, the real question is, what have we been playing?
Yeah,
'Cause,
exactly.
yeah, dude, fucking Capcom Golden Week, which excellent Persona 5 reference, so. But yeah, dude, it's
It's
been
a real
Capcom.
holiday, James.
Listen, man, I'll consider it a real holiday when I learn Japanese, which is on my list of languages to learn. But anyway, we got this huge Resident Evil bundle, which included Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, and both Revelations game. And dude, we've been hitting RE5, and dude, that game's been fun. It's been really, really fun.
Yeah,
We're
no,
playing on the hardest. Yeah, we're playing on the hardest difficulty, and dude, it's actually not. It's not bad. It's not hard. The only hard part was that boss, the Ouroboros 2 fight, but that's because
yeah,
I think it bugged out on this. But
yeah. I think it bugged out, but
yeah, it did.
it's I mean, the game was designed with co-op, so like I said, I think a few episodes back, that game, on its, if you have a buddy to play with, it's like a 9 out of 10 game. If you don't, it's like a 7 out of 10 because the AI is infuriatingly stupid,
Yes,
and
even though
half of
I
your
yeah.
losses will be because of the AI.
Yeah. However, I will say there were some times where it was 100% my fault. Like literally, Sheva
Mistakes
dying
were
or
made.
Josh died, and I was just like, I didn't know they could do that. I didn't know he. I forgot he was able to die. My bad.
Yeah, mistakes were made.
Yeah.
It's okay. We learn. We go back. We come back stronger.
Yeah, or
And
loading up a sniper rifle as a chainsaw guy is coming towards you because you can't run and reload in RE5. And
yes, yes.
I
Isn't it funny how going back to it after in a post remake 4 world, right now all Resident Evil games feel a little clunky, just a smidge bit clunkier than they did before.
yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. Absolutely.
Like I was trying I was trying to press spacebar to fucking parry the attack.
Yeah, same here, but it was just going like,
oh wait, this isn't remake. Fuck, the muscle memory kicked in.
yeah, dude.
So
But
the Christian pulls out his big ass machete. I just get bonked on the head. 60% of my life is playing on veteran.
oh god, yeah, bro, dude, you lose a lot of health on veteran. I mean, it's not that big a deal because in all honesty, we haven't been getting hit that much, so we've been doing all right. But still, bro, when they do hit you, like there goes everything. But
Your entire life bar.
yeah, but it's fun. God, so great.
Yeah.
That's like those game, like one of those games that were like, you know what, just play this game and have a good time with your bud, and that's essentially what they did. And then
That's a game for the boys, or the boy in this case.
boy,
Boy, exactly. So
yeah,
we've been playing a lot of that. Definitely gonna pop on. Probably gonna play some more of that later. But when we're done with Resident Evil 5, probably move on to Resident Evil 6.
yes.
Yeah, Resident Evil 6.
I literally played the demo with you when the demo first came out, and we both kind of were like, "What the fuck is this?"
This game kind of sucks.
This game kind of sucks. Yeah, because no, but like the co-op was fun, but as an RE game, it was pretty trash. Like the demo, again, never played the actual game, but essentially that our feelings on the demo were reflected on the people who played the full game.
Yeah. But, hey, that was, 11 years ago? Man, a lot can change in 11 years. Taste change, temperaments change.
Imagine
Hey,
they remake
maybe we'll
that
be
one.
a bit more, what's the word, favorable towards it this time.
Yeah, well, again, because we're just playing the game to fuck shit up with your bud. But
Fucking
anyway,
around and finding out.
yeah.
So, besides Resident Evil, I myself got the Mega Man X collection.
Oh
I got
yeah.
So there's Volume 1 and Volume 2, and I got Volume 1 because Volume 1 is Mega Man X1, 2, 3, and 4. And the Volume 2 is X5, 6, 7, 8, right? But Volume 2 is kind of a mixed bag because 5 is okay, 6 is crap, and 7 is also mega crap. And then 8th, no one really talks about 8th, so I really don't know. I think it's decent, but I think at that point everyone was done with the series, so no one really played it. But 1 through 4 are absolutely great. I've enjoyed it a lot. I really loved playing through the first game again. I just beat it the other day, and I plan on playing the second one sometime this week.
Nice, dude. Very badass.
So, but you know what? You know what we're never gonna play, James?
Oh boy.
You know what? We're never gonna play a Star Wars Battlefront 3.
Yeah, feel free to type an F in the comments section for this shit.
Yeah, we want some Fs for that. So we have here. So on Twitter, there was a thread that popped up about 2 weeks ago, where someone asked, I don't know who, but someone asked, "Hey, game devs, like, what's the one game that got away, right? The game that you're really sad." I was like, we were about to get it, and then it just got pulled from under the rug. And one dev by what was this guy's name? Oh, Michael Barclay was said that the game was about 99% done. Right? Well, he didn't say 99% done, not exactly, but he did say that the game was just about done, and it got canceled about 2 yards from the finish line, which is an absolute crime. And he also says that gamers don't know what they were robbed of. So. The 99% comment that I mentioned earlier was actually made by one of the co-founders of Free Radical back in 2012. And the interesting thing is that the co-founder claimed that LucasArts was trying to sabotage the development of the series, or the game in particular. They said that they were missing milestone payments, and LucasArts, their executives got replaced with some new executives, and those executives were apparently really psychos. Just not paying them the money, having meetings with them with lawyers present, right? Just being all around pain in the asses. But then a Lucas employee, this is all back in 2012, by the way. An anonymous Lucas Arts employee said that, that's bullshit. No, it's actually 75% done. Free Radical was actually missing milestones, and they were diverting funds we were giving them so they could work on Haze, which was an absolute dumpster fire. If you guys remember that. So all around, it's been a huge he said, she said kind of thing. But now, like with this newest, development, it might lay credence to Free Radical's claim that, hey man, maybe we did get screwed out of a Battlefront 3.
Oh, even if it wasn't 99% done and it was only like 1% done, we still got screwed. Because there was I forgot it was pre-alpha footage. I saw it years ago, but it showed the pre-alpha footage for Battlefront 3. So they were absolutely working on it. So we would have gotten robbed. We got robbed either way, whether they were like that close to finishing it or they were literally just starting to write the code for it. We absolutely got screwed out of Battlefront 2.
Right. Yeah,
and I do
Battlefront 1 and 2, absolute classics. Childhood, defining games, pinnacle of Star Wars gaming. Absolutely, just amazing all around. I remember playing with you. I would go to your house. We would play the. I don't remember if it was the first one or the second one, right? But I remember like you would play like the NG because the NG would give health packs.
Yes, dude. I think we played both. We
played both, but I distinctly remember playing. I think the first one.
Yeah, dude. The NG gave health packs and also repaired those like droids, the health and ammo droids.
Yes, sorry, yeah, because we would go from droid to droid and you would repair them if they were broken, and then we'd heal up and then go back out there and fight.
Yeah, because no matter where you went, they were always destroyed.
They were always busted. Everyone was
always busted.
Like
so I was like, fuck this show. We'll just play the NG and I'll repair it.
And then I don't remember what I played. I think I just played the basic trooper.
Yeah, well, Basic Trooper is what I played too. I mean, because I wasn't really good with the rocket launcher, and my aim was still trash at the time, so I never played the sniper either.
Yeah, and then you have like Battlefront 2. You had the heroes and villains mode.
Oh man,
that was that. And dude, it was crazy because this was before the age of the internet, right? Where like everything is revealed about every game ever, and within like the first hour.
Yeah.
Right, but this is a pre-information era where you kind of had to just go to GameFAQs and kind of figure it out, and even then it would take a while. But I remember like I selected the Mos Eisley map because I always loved the Mos Eisley app, and I saw there was an option there at the bottom, and it was an option that didn't show up in any other map. Like it was just a unique game mode. So I just pressed on it, and I remember being greeted by, "Oh shit! Like you just get to pick Obi-Wan, you get to pick Yoda, you get to pick Luke." Right, I just picked like, you pick the Rebel Alliance or the Empire, right? No, I guess I don't remember. I think I picked the Rebel Alliance at the time, and I remember seeing you could pick only Obi-Wan or only Luke or only Yoda, and I was like, holy shit! Like my mind was blown at the time.
Yeah, man, it was dope.
Did you ever play that mode?
Of course I did, dude. Actually, I played it with my dad all the time. Mm-hmm. I would swap between Luke and Obi-Wan, and his favorite was Aayla Secura. Because of the double lightsaber.
Yeah, okay, double lightsaber, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the reason why.
I'm dude, like, no horny. No horny. Like that was his favorite.
Okay.
However, there was definitely horny involved in the Clone Wars when that came out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Listen, man, they had no business making her thighs that big.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You mean the animated series?
Yeah, in the animated series.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, dude. Because I'm like, this is a kids show. What the fuck is this, man?
Hey, man. Animators are some of the horniest people on earth, man.
Yeah.
So much of character designs is just animators putting out their thinly veiled fetishes out there.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. It's just. Oh man, that poor. Yeah. Yeah, dude. So I loved the heroes and villains mode, and that's and then when I got to play it with the new Battlefronts, it was butchered. It was the whole system was just awful. I mean, it was fun in its own way, but it just did not capture that same magic from Battlefront 2 from 2005.
Well, did you play it? Did you EA Battlefront 2? Did you play it there? Or okay?
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I remember playing Battlefront 1 because that's the only one I played. I didn't bother with 2.
Good job.
Yeah. Because with Battlefront 1, actually, that was it was literally the one good mode in the entire game.
Yeah, but it's still. I mean, for me, it just wasn't the same.
Yeah, well, I don't know how it was in EA Battlefront 2, but EA Battlefront 1, I don't know. I kind of had some fun with it.
Yeah.
The villains are overpowered as fuck. Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
Boba Fett can like two-shot everybody and can fly up in the air and like go to like two inaccessible parts of the map. It's like literally no one could reach him. You could just snipe
Oh shit.
from places. Like I'm pretty sure it was a bug because that game was fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah.
But I'm sure DICE didn't do their testing homework, so he was probably getting to unintended places and just sniping everybody.
Yeah.
And literally couldn't reach him at all. But
Yeah.
yeah, now
But
we have
Yeah. Well, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have the EA Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2, and Battlefront 1 was unfinished trash. Remember that?
Yeah.
And you played EA Battlefront 2, so why don't you tell me about that? I was already burned out by 1, and I didn't want to touch it.
Dude, it wasn't bad, but it was. I was having issues as far as like connection problems, so it was laggy as fuck. Some of the game modes they didn't make, and they weren't balanced properly. Like imagine a match of Overwatch, all the good players were on that side, all of your teammates sucked ass, and that was essentially it. So balancing issues, lag issues. Again, I don't know why it's so hard to fly a ship on ground level maps, but it sucks. I feel like there's no space to fly the ships in any of the maps. And
Yeah, they had like this weird point system where like you earn points for killing shit and doing objectives, and then you called them in.
That too. So you couldn't just get in a ship that was laying around. You had to actually buy them with points.
Yeah, that was lame to me.
It is lame because then you spend money and then you get in the ship and then you die because your wing clipped like a blade of grass on the floor, or some guy literally saw you spawn in and just immediately like shot missiles and killed you. So that's it. So you eventually just spawn in. It wasn't fun. They say it got better, but I was already done with it. I was like, you know what? I think I'm just not gonna play this anymore.
Yeah, I think it was kind of one of those comeback stories of it, but by then I was already done. And then all that shit with the loot box fiasco.
Oh my god, dude. They did not. They tried their best to burn the goodwill with that community, and that was it.
And it's crazy how fast the internet just bullied EA into getting it out of the game.
Yeah, good for them, dude. Because like I was sick of that shit.
Yeah, don't mess with Star Wars, man.
Don't mess with Star Wars fans. You know. But EA's been having a good run with its it's actually a good segue into the next topic. But
We sort of have had.
Sort of. First one was great, and well, it's funny how we talked about not testing their game properly. But yeah, well, I'll let you introduce us to the latest awful port to PC.
Well, yeah, the latest one, and probably not the last. Jedi Survivor, absolute dumpster fire on the dumpster fire of a PC port, and a questionable at best on console. Well, depending. Some people on consoles report the game runs fine, has some performance issues, but it's been okay, not the best. But PC has been absolutely awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I think what was it? Digital Foundry declared that you know what Digital Foundry is, right? That channel that runs. Yeah, it's that channel that runs all those all those tech analysis where they go like, oh, like we're gonna test all the graphical settings.
Oh, the benchmark. They benchmark games.
Yeah,
right?
benchmark. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I know them.
Yeah, right. They said they declared that Jedi Survivor is arguably the worst PC port of 2023.
Oh my
Which is
god.
saying something because at the beginning of the year we had Wild Hearts, which was that Koei Tecmo Monster Hunter game that ran like absolute ass
Yep. I remember.
on PC. And that was back in February. And then we had The Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
Well, the PC version released on like in April. Have you seen like the memes of it?
Yes,
Like
dude.
Joel's fucked up face.
Yeah, fucked up face and like his hair is like he got it dyed or something. Like it's that just looks awful.
And his eyebrows are like a bunch of hairy caterpillars just died on his face. Or
Dude.
someone glued a gorilla's thumb to his above his eyes.
Dude, I would have been pissed if they did that to the God of War PC port. How the fuck how did they get that right and the Uncharted series, but not that one?
I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot
They
of people are blaming. Some people like to blame Iron Galaxy because apparently Iron Galaxy has a history of doing poor PC ports, even though they do a lot of porting and a lot of their console ports are actually really good. Like their Street Fighter 3 port, what they did for it is amazing. I guess like the best way to play Street Fighter 3. But yeah, with this latest one, I don't know what happened, man. Well, for Last of Us, I don't know what happened, but yeah, but anyways, back to Survivor, right? I don't know what the hell happened with Survivor. Like, apparently it doesn't use the multi-thread. Like, it doesn't use all the cores; it only runs on one core, which causes severe bottlenecking issues.
Holy shit! How the hell did they do that?
I don't know. Someone borked the game engine, and I don't know. I guess they forgot to turn on the
Use multiple
cores option. Or however it works. I don't know. I'm not a game dev. I don't know how that works, but yeah, like it's causing massive bottleneck issues, which is why you get like weird audio glitches. Like, have you seen that one? There's one where they're like traffic.
No,
Like,
I
it
haven't.
gets stuck on traffic.
No, I haven't seen that one. I've seen nothing but the visual fuck ups, but not the traffic one. You're gonna have to like this DM
No, it's
DM me that. I want to see it.
Wait, okay, let me look at it real quick. Sorry, hold on. A little bit of sidetrack here, but give me a moment. Hold on.
I mean, I want to see it.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny. Like I thought someone was. I saw it in it was in SkillUp's review. Oh no, there's no clip of it. Okay, no, you have to look it up for yourself here because I don't want to waste time looking.
No
for it.
problem, no problem.
Right, you can go to SkillUp's review and just go to the part where he talks about audio issues.
Mm-hmm.
And it plays it. It's so funny. It's like a meme video. It's like some YouTube poop shit.
Okay, I'll have to check that out then. But yeah, from what I've heard, EA has said that they released a day one patch and that they're gonna patch it later. But you know, it kind of sucks because remember when I said that they're charging $70 for a game and that's probably gonna put more scrutiny on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did not think it'd be this though. I thought it would just be like overall game quality and gameplay and story and graphical settings and shit. But no, it was the performance, which is dumb. Charging $70 for something that can't get the basics like performance correctly.
Yeah, because overall the consensus is that it's a pretty good game. It's pretty much Fallen Order 2.0. It just gets everything that Fallen Order did and just makes it bigger.
Yeah.
Not necessarily better, but bigger, right?
Yeah.
Because I was actually watching or listening to Friends Per Second, which is SkillUp's podcast, actually, which he does with Lucy James and Jake Baldino and Gerard the Completionist. I don't even know what Gerard's last name. He was called Gerard the Completionist. Maybe his last name is the Completionist.
Probably. And he's completed plenty of games. I envy that.
Yeah, he was talking about he wanted to kill himself doing the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild, and so it's gonna be even worse in Tears of the Kingdom.
In Tears of the Kingdom.
He was like, "Yeah, I was just dead inside, and I felt nothing after I did it." But yeah, I was listening to it, and like he was saying like how like Skill Up, right, was saying like how they give you more options, right, but like they don't really increase the depth of the game. You're still kind of just doing the same thing over and over again. And the fact you only have access to two stances now because they expanded the number of stances from two in the previous game, well, 2.5 because of the double lightsaber. So it was like 2.5 to now 5, but you can only select two at a time.
Yeah.
Kind of really robbed the game of some depth, and it's still kind of janky. Like the hit registration isn't all there. Sometimes enemies don't animate properly, so you can't tell if they're attacking or if they're just moving. So that was the problem I had with the Fallen Order. Like sometimes like I couldn't tell if they were attacking or not.
Oh, okay.
So I would get hit by shit that I thought wasn't gonna hit me, or I'd swing at them and like it would miss, or like Cal would barely move forward. Like his range is just he's like little T-Rex arms. Where he's like. And when you're making your game like in a Souls-like fashion, you're trying to make it like a Souls-like game. Like that visual clarity is very important.
Mm-hmm.
There needs to be clear cues on when your enemy is moving, and when the enemy's attacking, and your character needs to feel good to control too. Because even though in Dark Souls, some people say it's clunky. Like I wouldn't say it's clunky. I would say it's weighty, because everything works. It's just things have wind up to it, right? You just got to get used to like the wind up of some things.
Yeah.
And as the series has gone along, they've sped it up. Like they've done more to improve the combat, but it seems like Jedi Survivor hasn't done the same thing. Now, again, I haven't played the game, so this is only based off what other people have said.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the case, then that would be a little disappointing because I am looking forward to playing Jedi Survivor.
Me too.
As soon as they fix the performance issues.
Couldn't
And it's just
agree more.
I'm not paying $70 for that. I'm cheap. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, there's plenty of other games to play right now, so it just makes perfect sense, you know.
Yeah.
Like the RE bundle that we just bought, you know, the Overwatch, which you haven't played since we got RE5 bundle.
No.
So it's fine.
I mean, Overwatch is okay. That matchmaking is.
Yeah, it's okay, but you know, it's okay. Blizzard apparently has more pressing issues right now in regards to everything else other than Overwatch.
Yeah,
So.
kind of like how they're losing a ton of talent over their stupid return to office policy. So here's another episode of Blizzard Management or Activision Blizzard Management ruins fucking everything. Again.
Let me guess.
So,
does the policy have a stipulation where they have to now give the breast milk directly to management?
possibly.
And that's what the people are objecting to.
Well,
Because if so, I understand why they're losing talent. They don't want to give up. They don't want to give up the titty milk, dude. I get it. Oh shit! Sorry,
Yeah.
there's a bug in my apartment. It's okay. We're good.
oh shit.
But anyway, tell me about the policy. Don't worry. If you see me randomly like smack something, don't mind me.
those West Texas bugs, bro.
Yeah. Well, thankfully it's not a mosquito. That's my main nemesis right there.
Oh, everything's
anyway.
bigger in Texas, include the bugs. But yeah, so back in February, Activision Blizzard enacted a return to office policy, which drew the ire of a lot of employees because at the time, most Activision Blizzard employees were working remotely because pandemic. Like obviously, you can't have a bunch of people working in an office together when COVID's going around.
Yeah.
So everyone had to go to their homes, right? And they all worked from homes. And a lot of games were actually launched in that time period, like Overwatch 2. I mean, as you know, as much of our love-hate relationship is with Overwatch 2, they did complete it, sort of.
Quote unquote. Okay.
PvP part, they finished the PvP part, right? They got the PvP part out, right? They did it all for remote. They got the Dragonflight out from remote, right? And apparently that's a great expansion pack. People have been absolutely loving it, and then saying it's kind of return to form to WoW. So it's kind of a head scratcher when you have management over an Activision Blizzard say, "Nope, everyone, fuck all that, right? Just come back. You got to come back to office at least 3 times a week now." And people are like, "Yeah, but like I kind of already moved out of Irvine because Irvine's like I need like 90K and I only make 60 to freaking live there, so I moved out, right? And now you want me to drive like 2+ hours and commute for something I could do at home, right?" And now we have a lot of people who are leaving, and it was I can't remember if it was the producer or like the director. It was someone important in charge of Dragonflight who was like, "Yeah, man, I am losing a lot of people here, and this is very frustrating." And that seems to be the general consensus among a lot of Activision Blizzard, mainly Blizzard employees, talking about how this policy is stupid. It's going to cause them to lose so much talent and possibly even ruin a lot of products that they're going to have shipped out that they might not be able to ship on
Yeah.
time now because of it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, what a shame. I wonder who's the one who started that RTO policy.
Who knows, management? Who knows? Probably, I don't know, someone, Bobby or whatever his cronies.
Nah,
Those
probably
clowns.
just yeah, dude. Whatever. Well, they're losing talent, which means that the what's it called, the PvE for Overwatch will probably get delayed again. I don't expect it to be out this year. They've shown absolutely nothing in terms of PvE.
Well, maybe they will, maybe they won't. We don't know. They said they release it in chunks, so maybe the chunk they're gonna release is fine, but stuff on the line is definitely gonna be affected.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And if you're a WoW fan, that's probably going to affect certain things. And well, Call of Duty is like a fucking automated, well-oiled machine at this point. So whatever, the game's
Yeah.
probably like impervious to,
Yeah, dude,
to
absolutely.
setbacks. But like Blizzard games are probably gonna have a lot of problems going forward.
Yeah.
And it's so dumb. Like these, you could just work. You work on computers. That's all you do all day. Why need to go to an office to do something you could do at home?
Yeah, dude.
So many people just work on their stuff on computers.
I have no idea why they do that.
Well, I mean, I think like the thing is that it could be several things, right? Like they could be like really wanting to justify having an office in the first place because apparently the Blizzard campus is like super expensive. Like it's a very expensive piece of property. So they
Well,
probably want to justify having it there, so that way people come in and they actually use the offices because they've been mostly vacant. Well, not mostly vacant, but significantly vacant to
Yeah.
where not a lot of people are using it. So they probably want to justify using that. And also, it could be like some kind of low key cost-cutting measure. Where they'd be like, well, worst case scenario, they quit, we don't have to pay them, and next quarterly we can report more records and revenue, right? And we can say, hey, we cut costs and we still made revenue.
oh my god, that's so fucking bad. Yeah, now they can say that, but then they're just pushing like the inevitable where they're gonna have that crash. Ugh.
Oh, what crash?
Well, dude, like if you have no one to work on your products, you're gonna have ship products, and then the ship products are not gonna make money. So then, you're just gonna keep making money by cutting people and cutting costs? No, eventually, like you're gonna be down to like the bare minimum, the bare essentials, costs you cannot cut, and then how are you gonna make your revenue with just the bare essentials? Because I assure you, they don't care about putting out quality products. I don't know, man.
No, they definitely don't.
No, they don't. So I think they're just delaying the inevitable. Yeah, this will probably work in the short term, but they should. Again, who am I to talk to them about the right decisions to make money wise?
Yeah, I mean they haven't really been making they made the best decisions money wise because they keep reporting revenue records, making
Yeah.
record profits year in and year out, even though they still lay people off every single time.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It just sounds like they're delaying the inevitable, and that line of thinking with sorry, excuse me. That line of thinking where like, oh yeah, we could just cut costs if we could just like kind of force them to quit, and then we could save money on them. It's like, well, then you're shrinking your own team for your products, so then you're gonna have shit games because there's not enough people working on them to make them good. So whatever. We'll see what happens. Uh, but hey,
Yeah, I wish them all
you
the
know,
best of luck. I'm looking here that Call of Duty is affected, right? And Call of Duty, yeah. So I have here an article from NME, right? World of Warcraft and Call of Duty developers allege Activision Blizzard losing amazing talent due to remote working policy. Yeah, so Call of Duty is being affected, but I don't know who, because it seems like all the tweets I find here are from Blizzard devs more than anything else. But I mean, like I said, Call of Duty has so many studios working on it that I feel like it would bounce back much easier.
well, yeah, yeah. Like you said, the Activision side of things, I think, will be okay.
And Blizzard, I mean not Blizzard, Activision, pumps so much money into Call of Duty because Call of Duty makes insane money
Makes
every
stupid
year.
money.
It's a multi-billion-dollar franchise that makes its return every single year. And they also got Warzone, which is like their eternal cash cow.
Yeah, dude. Which is fun. I like Warzone. I know we played it a few times.
Yeah, we did. It was fun the handful of times we played it. I
Yeah.
definitely would probably consider. Well, I don't know now because I don't know if I have 200 gigabytes to spare on my computer
Yeah, dude.
or however much it is.
Yeah,
Although
dude.
I
And
think they
even
have
then,
been taking steps to try to reduce the file size, but
yeah. But I think we
knows?
should. Yeah, the thing is, for that kind of game, you need a third person. It's like the same issue that we had with Overwatch. Like, we need a third person. Absolutely. But-
right? Like we need someone to fill in that. Just like how we need someone to fill in that damage spot. We just need one guy just to fill in the damage spot because
Or
we
at
got
least
me
the
on
other
tank,
fucking
we got you on
support.
or another support maybe. Yeah, just something.
Yeah, and then I can just focus on being Zen, and I'll be the DPS. I'll be the DPS guy.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then, well, with Call of Duty, you have duos, I think, but like it rotates in and out.
Yeah.
I don't know if duos is a. Excuse me, I don't know if duos like a permanent fixture, like I think quads, or was it? No, I think it was 3 was the standard before,
Yeah.
and then they brought in quads.
Man, that'd be pretty fun. Running quads and
But-
shit.
Yeah, I know for sure singles is like the bread and butter. Like, everyone plays single.
Yeah.
Because it's the easiest to get into. You don't have to get a buddy for it. You just hop in, you die, okay, you go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, with that, but yeah, the return to office policy, that's gonna definitely cost them some money, and there's also another potential money costing maneuver that happened. Do you want to get into that one for Mr. Bobby?
yeah, so CMA, which is, I don't know what it stands for, but it's a government agency that's in the UK, have recently blocked the Microsoft Activision Blizzard acquisition on the grounds of cloud gaming, which is very strange because everyone thought that if there was going to be a block, it was going to be over the consoles, where governments would be concerned that Xbox is going to lock Call of Duty behind Xbox consoles, but it seems to be that the CMA really thinks that cloud gaming is going to be the future, and they're very concerned with Microsoft potentially locking Call of Duty behind their service.
I mean, cloud gaming in the future? I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe. Wasn't that what Stadia tried to do with cloud gaming?
Yeah, tried.
Tried but failed? Yeah. So that's a pretty weird ruling, or like a pretty weird reason to block it. But nonetheless, it's been blocked. I'm not too sure about the specifics about like the legal specifics. But is there any way to, I guess, overturn it on their end?
Yeah, so Microsoft can appeal it, and I think like in August or something like that, they can go for the repeal, and from there, I guess, I don't know, I guess they can appeal it again, maybe to some higher court, until it reaches some point where they make a final decision. But either way, this definitely does put a huge damper, because the UK market is absolutely massive. It's probably the second largest gaming market behind
Damn.
the US. Okay,
Oh,
maybe
really?
China's bigger, but it's
I was
definitely one of the
yeah.
biggest.
Yeah, I was gonna say China, especially with Activision Blizzard games. Like, I think China is
Well,
their. Well, no,
remember,
no, I'm making.
Activision Blizzard got out of China. Remember,
Wait, what?
they got kicked out of China.
Oh shit, they did. That's right. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I forgot about the. Oh shit. Oh my god, bro. They're gonna. You know what? Now that I have that context, yeah, they're definitely gonna hemorrhage money right now.
Oh
There's
my
gonna
God.
be no. I'm serious. There's gonna be layoffs. They're gonna cut costs wherever they can. They're gonna like fire people, or sorry, like let people quit, and then just not hire anyone to take their place. Oh wow. Okay, so now I'm even more concerned that Activision Blizzard is gonna take a big hit, like probably crash soon. Cause dude, they lost the China market. That sucks to be them. But
Yeah, they had a contract with I think the NetEase, and they just never renewed that contract. And funny thing is, I think it was the CEO of NetEase went on Twitter and said like, yeah, so when years from now, when the specifics of this case is open for the public, everyone's gonna find out what the cost of being a douche is. So someone at Activision Blizzard really pissed off
the
NetEase.
Chinese. Oh my god, dude, they fucking pissed off the Chinese. Oh my god, that's so funny.
So NetEase went, fuck you.
No,
Get
they went
the fuck out.
No, they went the fuck you.
Exactly.
Oh my god. So kicked out of China, talent is hemorrhaging, and now they're 69 billion acquisition. Nice. But and now their acquisition is being held. Wow. It actually does not look good for them.
Yeah,
but you know.
And it's on such strange grounds too, because you would think like that same line of reasoning that they have for the cloud gaming would be what they would apply to consoles.
Yeah.
Be like, oh no, you're gonna block it behind consoles, and then Xbox is gonna overwhelmingly take over the market, and then Sony and Nintendo aren't gonna have. Well, Sony's not gonna have a fair share because don't give a shit.
Nintendo does.
It doesn't give a fuck. Nintendo does what Nintendo does.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, even though Microsoft has made like plans, made like 10-year deals with Nintendo and with Nvidia to like include Call of Duty on cloud services, and they can run their cloud services on Nvidia and on Nintendo. But I guess the concern is like what happens after those 10 years are up.
Yeah.
Right? The market can change a lot within 10 years, and hey, maybe cloud gaming can will get a lot bigger. I mean, for a while, digital sales were kind of small in comparison to physical sales, and I think at this point either digital sales have caught up or like surpassing physical sales.
I think so. I mean, just look at how many people use Steam. Like the number is blown up, especially now with the Steam Deck. A lot of people have like their own library, their own digital libraries that they have access to. So, I think yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you on that.
Yeah, so we'll see going forward. It was definitely an interesting, unexpected development, right? And we still have here in the U.S. we actually have the FTC still having their case against Microsoft. They actually sued Microsoft to block the acquisition, and if by some miracle that doesn't go through, dude, that deal's fucked.
Yeah, dude. What did you? How many times this is like an antitrust lawsuit, right? That they brought against Microsoft. Dude, Microsoft, I think has been hit with so many antitrusts like in the past 4 decades. Like I remember in the 90s they were hit with antitrusts. I forgot what it was, but damn, bro. They do some shady deals.
Yeah, well, they're truly another company, so
Yeah, you're right.
you gotta rein them in when you can.
No, of course.
Obviously within sense, within reason, right?
No, yeah, of course, absolutely.
I'm no expert on monopolies, but hey, I would rather they do their due diligence, even if it's just some posturing, right? Than do nothing at all. Like how we have our internet, internet infrastructure in America, which is absolute dumpster fire.
Yeah, dude, Jesus. Ugh. Well, at least my Spectrum works. Thank God. I don't have to
Yeah,
pay
for now.
it. It actually has worked. Okay, I think I've been here for almost a year, and I've had 2 crashes.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
then
I
again,
have
I'm
my
also
fiber.
I've made the switch to wired. Oh no, you're doing great with your fiber.
I'm set. Yeah, I got my
I'm so
AT&T fiber.
so proud of you.
It finally came to my area.
But
Finally, after so many years.
but yeah, dude. Um, yeah, I think also what helped out is I switched to the wired instead of the wireless. So the crashes are almost non-existent now. Thank God.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
Yeah. Is there anything else regarding the Microsoft acquisition, or is that pretty much it?
Well, I think the EU is also up for their decision, but from what I hear, I think they're most likely to approve. So within the EU, it should be okay.
Hmm.
Other countries like Japan have approved it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's been approved all around. It's really been maybe just the UK, the US, and then the EU is pretty much all that's held up. But EU is expected to approve. America, we'll see, and then with the UK, they're going to appeal and see what happens from there. And what? Oh, I was gonna say something, but now I forgot.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was gonna say something else to that effect. But how about we go over something a little more exciting with all instead of all these.
Sounds good to me. What you got for me?
Right. So we
Like I already don't know what it is.
yeah, we don't know it, right? So we got some gameplay that's been shown of 2 games in particular this week. The first being Unrecorded, I think,
Yes.
which is a first-person shooter from the perspective of a police officer's body cam. And this game was being made in Unreal 5 engine. And
Yeah.
wow.
Yes.
Did you
Absolutely.
see it?
Wow.
You
Yes,
saw the
dude.
trailer, right?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I did see the trailer, and actually, I asked you about it because I was like, "Hey, dude, have you seen this?" And I've seen gameplay footage of it, and it's one of those experiences where you cannot tell if this is real body cam footage or if it's gameplay. Like that's how realistic it looks. I'm so like straight from like the body cam like footage because the weapon it looks more toward like up like if the camera was centered here. So
Yeah, on your chest.
there's that, but then there's also the reload animations that look so good. It doesn't look like your typical like not robotic animation, but like predictable. It looks real. The only thing that it really clued me that it was a game was the ammo count when you would take out your gun. When you take out your mag from your like pistol, for example, you would take it out and you would look at it, and then it would show you how many bullets you have left, like in numbers, and then it will let you pop it back in, and that's how you check the ammo. At least from the gameplay that I saw.
Okay, yeah. When you go into the dark area, that's when it was kind of gamey.
Mm.
When you put like the camera or not the camera, the flashlight on the wall, it looked a little like it was like a graphical texture.
Yeah,
That
for
right
sure.
there. So that kind of clued me in that looks a little bit like a video game. But I mean, the very first opening up, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah,
'Cause
dude.
what I thought it was like someone got like live action footage and like they just I don't know somehow set it up to be like kind of like those old it's hard to explain like those old FMV based games
Yeah.
back in the 90s, right, where they put like actual actors there and like
Yes.
you can like press buttons and then they'll do stuff like that. I thought it was like that. I thought it was like a 3D equivalent of it,
Yeah, for sure.
where like you're controlling like an actual guy and like everything you're seeing is just footage that's just been rendered
Yeah, of
on your
course.
screen.
Yeah.
And so an interesting thing that's come up is there's actually some concerns about how the game might look a little too realistic. And well, the concern is two pronged, right? The first one being that this looks a little too real to be real, Like there are some people who seem to think that the game might possibly be a scam or a bullshot in this case, which is when
Yes.
you kind of fake or bullshit what the game will look like, which is something that's happened all too much. in the
Vaporware.
industry. No, not vaporware. Vaporware is something else.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like bullshit. Like you make the game look way better than what it actually will look at launch.
Yeah.
For the purposes of marketing it. Like, you remember Anthem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, right. Like Anthem, most of those trailers were bullshots. Like at the time, they were like maybe like 50% through the game,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "We don't know what fucking game we're making." And then they saw the trailer. The devs saw their own trailer, and they thought, "Oh, that's what we're making."
Oh
right?
my, dude! I didn't even realize. Holy shit!
This is really how bad it was with that game.
That's
They were
bad.
like, "Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm making," and then they saw the trailer, like, "Oh, that's what we're making." Okay.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah. Well, we all know how Anthem was, but apparently this guy, or the developer, I can't remember what his name. He had released footage years ago, detailing the kind of game he was working on, and then now he finally, I guess, had enough to show what he was working on, and he was using the Unreal 5 engine. I forgot his name, but it was a tweet, I believe, that was made a long time ago regarding that. But yeah, man, honestly, it's exciting. It actually sets up a lot in terms of, what kind of games you can make with this kind of like, found footage camera angle type of shit. And a lot of people were saying that imagine making a VR game with that perspective and make it like a horror, and you could have.
I feel like there was one horror game that was made in UE5 that looked very realistic, just like this one.
Damn.
But I can't remember.
Okay, well, because I know I never played it, but I know that RE7 in VR, people were absolutely shitting themselves. Unfortunately, I never got a chance to play RE7 in VR, but everybody that I talked to, even my own sister, played it. Her boyfriend at the time had it and was talking about it to me, and I'm like, dude, that sounds so awesome. I can't believe I missed out on that. But then again, I didn't have any VR. I didn't have a console. I still have my PC. I still have my PC. But yeah, dude. Honestly, it looks interesting. It's one of those games that's like, this looks realistic. It might be bullshit. It'd be cool if it wasn't. So we'll just have to wait and see what they think about it.
Paranormal Tales is the other one, by the way.
Oh, Paranormal Tales. Let me.
I think that's the one. I haven't looked at it yet, but I think that might be the one because it's also body cam.
Yeah.
And it's also hyper realistic looking. Oh man, it's even got that fisheye look, like a body cam would.
PT.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Is that PT?
No. Oh well, I mean, the acronym would be PT, right? But who knows?
Yeah. Sorry, because I just had like a conspiracy theory moment. Like, oh, is this the PT that we never got?
No.
I would have been like, dude, imagine. Oh my god.
Getting that.
We're not getting that. We're never getting that.
Nope, never.
Nope, never. That demo is actually gone. I can't find it anywhere.
No, they delisted it because fuck Konami. That's why.
Yeah, because Konami's little bit.
Even people see. Let me tell you, man. Winston had it on his PlayStation 4,
Mm-hmm.
and I told him about like how it's gonna get delisted, and he's like, "No, don't worry, I have the data. I can always download it again." I'm like, "No, dude, you should download it again because you don't know what's gonna happen." Like, no, it'll be okay. I'm gonna be able to download it. And then guess what happened? They delisted the game, and then they made it impossible for you to re-download it.
Lame, dude.
Even if you already had the data for it in your purchase history, you couldn't re-download it. So we just lost PT.
I'm assuming he was very pissed.
Well, no, I never really spoke to him about it again, but
Oh, okay.
but who knows? Maybe I'd have to ask him about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is Paranormal
It's one of the-
Tales. Oh shit, that does look
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good.
called Paranormal Tales. I didn't look at the whole thing because it's about a minute, and I want to put a pause on things. But back on Unrecorded. So the other issue that people have with realism is that there were some concerns that perhaps games being this realistic with this realistic depiction of violence could be troublesome in the future. Especially if it's like, say, like cops, right? People, yeah, you'll have like dumb impressionable people, right, that go in and be like, "Yo, I can do this shit," and then they go in and think, be the cops video game, right?
Yeah, well,
Kind of like how the military uses video games to recruit impressionable kids, because they'd be like, "Oh, hey, military life's like the video game," it's nothing like it, right?
just like Call of
War's
Duty.
not a,
Yeah,
yeah, like war's not a game, man, and being a cop's not a game,
yeah.
and there's just concerns that is going to be desensitized to violence because we're seeing such graphical depictions of it within our games, within our entertainment.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I guess because games like Call of Duty, as much as it kind of exemplifies, military and army and warfare in general, it's still video gamey because you have these, characters or these avatars running around with, heavy ass body armor, but they're still sprinting, full stop, with no resting, leaping and jumping and parachuting and like doing all these tricks. So it's still like video gamey. But this, yeah, it blurs the line with reality, and I think that's what people are. I think that's what people are scared of. But then again, like, it is just a game. If they were to, if they would take that idea and apply it to games like Call of Duty, then fine, no problem. But of course, those games are very popular and they also make a lot of money. So there's going to be a lot of incentive to shut that discussion down. And honestly, we've been through this since 2001, where people blame.
Before 2001.
Well, yeah,
this has been a thing since Columbine, pretty much. Like
yeah,
the boom days, 90.
Yeah, but it's something that
lads,
but it's something.
Born.
Yeah, dude. Well, but it's something that we've been dealing with for all our lives, essentially. Like, people blaming video games for real life violence, which is it's not really smart. Same thing how people blame certain books on violence. Like the classic example, the guy who shot Don Lennon said that he was inspired by Catcher in the Rye, but it was them who made the decision to kill John Lennon, or it was those guys who made the decision to shoot those kids at Columbine. So, it's something that we need to watch out for. Sure, definitely, little kids shouldn't be playing violent games like that, especially realistically violent games, because they just don't understand what's going on. So, so there's just a lot of factors to consider with that. So I understand, but at the same time, we have to be careful with that whole idea, that whole discussion around video games causing violence, because I think that's been overblown and kind of tiresome.
You think some politician or some big figure is gonna bring up the discussion?
Absolutely, dude. Freaking! I remember Arnold Schwarzenegger in California was leading a charge. I don't know what it was, but he was trying to do something over games like GTA, like Grand Theft Auto, where I think he was trying to put a special tax on them to discourage people from buying them. I can't remember what it was, but he was one of those politicians that was touting the idea. And there was somebody else too, because I saw it in I know it was a video from the ActMan, because he actually did a video on this topic about video games causing violence, and there was a politician who did nothing but talk shit. And that was his main, linchpin policy, that his claim to fame was that video games cause violence. And I believe he was, I forgot which one it was, but that was his thing. But Actman did a video on it, and I thought it was pretty good, so you should definitely check it out when you get the chance.
Well, was it a politician or a lawyer? 'Cause I know that there's a lawyer.
Was it a lawyer? I don't know, but he was like on CNN, like talking smack. And then lawyers and politicians, it's the same shit, dude.
Like we have Jack Thompson.
That sounds familiar.
Jack Thompson is the lawyer, right? Who was like trying so hard to lobby against video games,
Yeah.
and eventually he got disbarred. Actually,
He did? Oh shit, I missed that
Hey,
part.
I forgot for what, but he got disbarred for something. So his ass just got kicked out. So
Damn.
he can no longer practice law in Florida. I think it was Florida. Like,
Oh, jeez, it's always
fucking
Florida.
Florida.
It's always Florida. I'm sorry. We apologize.
No. I know. You're over there. I'm over here. It's okay.
It doesn't matter. I have Florida in my veins, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Texas is just Florida, but dry.
Yeah.
It's
But
just Florida too, because crazy shit happens in Texas too.
yeah, but like at least the crazy shit that happens is like okay, that's understandable. When something crazy happens in Florida, it's like, wait, you want to run the headline by me again? So, like people still ask me about the guy on that was on bath salts and ate the dude's face. People find out I'm from Florida. That's the first question they ask me. They're like, "What happened with that guy with the bath salts? Was that real?" And I'm like, "Yes, yep, 100% real. Like, he ate his face clean off, and then tried to go for a cop, and then wait, was it a cop? Yeah, I think it was a cop because he shot him dead. But it took like half the mag, I think. But
Yeah,
because he was hopped up on bath salts, and apparently he was like invincible. He didn't feel any of that crap. But anyway, so honestly, video games are always under attack, either by right wingers that say that it's very unchristian and glorifies violence, or by left wing liberals who think that there's not enough diversity or everything is racist. So it's just the nature of things. We are the true oppressed minority.
You're the true oppressed people. I just want to enjoy my games.
Come on, bro. Let me enjoy Sheva's legs in peace.
My video games.
My video game. Oh my god.
Well, speaking of video games, we had more exciting gameplay from Armored Core 6.
Yes,
which is the latest game from FromSoft to be coming out actually this August.
Yes, dude.
So very soon.
I saw the game. So I saw like the beginning footage, and I'm like, oh wow, a game in space. Okay, this is pretty good. And then it said From Software, and I'm like, oh shit, this game's gonna be hard as fuck. But dude, it looks great. It looks absolutely phenomenal. It's like mech battles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what the Armored Core series is. It's all just their like a simulator game, right?
Yeah.
Started back in the PS1 days, right? And they've been making them since up until now. They had some on the PS1, some on the PS2, and then they released 4 and 5 on the PS3 and 360, and then they skipped the PS4 era. Although I don't think is it. I actually don't know. Is it coming out on PS4 and Xbox One? Or is
I think so, because I saw like a whole bunch of like system logos at the bottom at the end of the trailer. But I didn't.
Okay, it's a cross-gen game. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was I didn't know that it was like a game series, because it said Armored Core 6, and I was thinking like, oh shit, there's like 5 other ones. Damn, that's pretty dope.
There's actually like 18 more.
Yeah.
So the thing is that they'll have like 1, and then they'll have like 2, and then they'll have like a bunch of like spin-offs or like direct sequels to it.
Yeah.
So it'll be like 2, and then it'll have like a subtitle,
Yeah.
and that'll be a new one. Like I think it was 5 had one called Verdict Day, and that was supposed to be a sequel to 5. And then 4 had like another one called Armored Core 4 Answers, and that was a sequel to 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like how they handle their continuity. But with this latest one, the continuity's different. You don't have to play any of the previous ones to understand what's going on in the story. But it's a From Software game, so it's gonna have probably minimalistic storytelling.
Makes sense.
So you don't have to know too much about anything beforehand. Maybe you'll appreciate some things a little more if you play the previous games.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you're completely new to the series, you'll probably be just fine with it.
Okay.
But the game looks super cool.
Yeah, it does. You know,
The
they got
environments look beautiful. The movement looks super sick. Right? You can customize. So the big thing with Armored Core games is that you can customize your mech in a bunch of different ways, and it'll affect like how your mech plays. So like did you see like how sometimes one mech had like tank tracks and one mech had like 4 legs?
Yeah,
right?
I saw that.
Yeah, so that's something you can take off and put on right in the menu. It's not like you don't select your Armored Core, like you actually build it.
Okay.
They'll give you some parts, and you kind of like just mix and match them, and it'll change your stats around. It'll change like how what attacks you have available, what weapons you have, how you can move, how fast you can move, how slow you can move. And you can change everything around like that.
Dang, that's actually pretty dope. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I'm gonna probably I'm probably gonna wish list it, but yeah, I'll play it and see how it goes. Or if a demo pops out, that'd be better.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know if they'll do a demo. We'll see. I mean, they did do a demo for. It was a beta, like there was like I guess they call it a beta, but it's kind of like a demo for Elden Ring. Right? I don't know. I don't remember what they did for Dark Souls. I don't remember them doing demos for Dark Souls. But we'll see what they do with it. But overall, it does look really, really cool. The boss fights, like, I don't know if you noticed, like all like the big ass mechs.
Yeah.
Like there was like one mech with like a bunch of rings around it, and like they just opened up all the rings, and then it just released like a million missiles, and you have to fly around and dodge all the missiles.
Yeah, dude, I saw that.
It looks so dope. And then you had like a centipede robot that was there, that was chasing you around like in a desert environment. There was like a giant tank that you can also fight as well. They did say that there's going to be an emphasis on boss fights, because I don't know if the previous ones have it, but this one for sure is probably going to have a lot of boss fights.
Oh yeah.
So they're going to be taking their knowledge from like Dark Souls and Sekiro, like, which is like FromSoft has always done, right? They've always taken their game knowledge of previous games and tried to apply it in their future games. And if you play a lot of their older games, you see it. Definitely, because like I remember with Kingsfield, right? Like when I was playing Kingsfield 4, I remember like, wow, this is so much of Dark Souls borrows from this game. Like it's really amazing how much FromSoft is able to build off of each of their games while still keeping them feel unique.
Yeah. They still have to get into Dark Souls, but that's gonna be a while.
Yeah. Well, don't worry about that. You know, you can always. Well, I have Elden Ring, so you can always Steam share Elden Ring with me.
Okay then. Yeah, I'll probably do that. But
yeah. Any other thoughts on Armored Core?
No, not really, because I don't really know much about the series. So it's my first time getting to know them. So learning about them. So I really don't have much to go on right now. But I would like to play a demo to see if I like that like mech style gameplay. Because I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty damn dope.
Well, I imagine the big hurdle would probably be the customization, because usually they have, they'll probably streamline it, but usually the customization of the games are pretty daunting.
Yeah,
like you agree to like a menu of like a million different options, and those million different options change like a million different variables, and those variables can drastically alter how your mech controls.
Yeah.
And I forgot to mention, man, did you hear the music?
Yeah, dude, it's epic.
Dude, the music's sick.
Yeah.
When that synthwave music pops in, like when you're
when you're meching,
like towards the end, when you're fighting, when one of the mechs is fighting like a big tank, it's like a bunch of lasers and shit flying everywhere, and you're flying all over the map.
Yeah.
Right? It's playing that music. All right. Sick ass music. I mean, I'm a sucker for synthwave music, but I hope that's a theme. Like that'd be a sick theme.
Yeah. I think that would be pretty. Yeah, like
and that's probably what they're going for with. They're probably going for like some kind of synthy soundtrack, because the reveal trailer also had some kind of synthy music too. So I imagine that's what they're going for. Cool. But whatever they do, like From Software, like always does amazing music. All of their games have absolutely fantastic music.
Yeah, they do. They really do. I remember playing Elden Ring with watching you play Elden Ring and listening to the boss music and shit, and I'm like, damn, bro, this shit's pretty fucking badass. I like that
Oh,
shit.
it's popping.
Damn, this
And
shit's
actually,
spitting.
their best music is Kingsfield, I think.
Really?
Yeah, really, dude. I really love Kingsfield music. It's so atmospheric.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because Dark Souls doesn't have that much music. Like normally when you're in the world, uh, there's not a lot of music. It's mostly just ambient sounds.
Yeah.
But then when you get to boss battles, that's when the music actually starts kicking in. But like, Kingsfield, like it plays music all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
So the music can sometimes be a little bit more memorable because it plays it more frequently. So it's easier for you to remember it. And each area has its own distinct music. At least number 4. I don't know all the other ones. I only played 2 and 4, but I played 4 to completion.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So, with that, I think that covers just about everything today, man. Well, how about you sign us out over here?
Sure thing. Oh, wait, last thing before we go. We were talking about
Uh-huh.
demos. I played the Street Fighter demo. Did we talk
Oh,
about?
okay, yeah.
I never.
I actually played it too, a little bit.
I just wanted to say, I never played a Street Fighter game before. I really liked it.
You really liked it? What did you do? Did you do the world tour stuff?
Yeah, I did the world tour, and I actually went back and did a little bit of the tutorial because I wanted to learn the classic Street Fighter controls. Holy shit, it's really hard. But yeah, dude, I thought it was pretty cool. It sucked though because I was doing the final fight in the tutorial on the fighting ground with Ryu, and my input stopped working, like out of nowhere.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, so twice in the same fight. So I don't know if that's a bug, like with the demo, but from what I did play, I liked it a lot. So I'll probably end up picking up Street Fighter 6 at some point.
Oh, cool. Okay, we can play it together.
Yeah, dude, please go easy on me, because
It's okay. I probably won't be as good either.
Yeah,
But so you play? Okay. Did you see? Have you seen? You made your own character?
yeah,
Yeah. Have you seen the Eldritch Abominations that people have been making?
yeah. I think I saw one guy that was probably like the closest incarnation of Shrek possible. It was so good, dude. It was
People making
so
these Cronenberg monstrosities, just walking around.
the Cronenbergs. But yeah, dude. But that demo was great. And I like that it's funny because I saw the RE engine and I'm like, oh shit. It's gonna be like some scary shit. It's like, no, it's like it looks pretty good. Like it can branch out to do something that's kind of cartoonish, but still look pretty fucking good.
The RE engine is some black magic, man.
It is.
It's amazing how many genres it can work with.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm telling you, they struck gold with that. They did. Capcom is killing it right now, and I'm very happy that they are because we're fans. But yeah, so I'm excited to play Street Fighter 6.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so I'll definitely be looking forward to playing with you.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna get at launch because that's gonna be Diablo.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah, Diablo's first. Which, by the way, is stressed. The server slam, I think is what they're calling it, is gonna be on May 12th. So I don't know if you wanna.
Oh yeah, we could definitely do that. Let's see, May
I
12th.
don't know if you wanna play with it.
Yeah, the server slam.
Server slam. I'll be the barbarian because I hate myself, so I'm gonna be melee. Apparently they buffed it though. They buffed it a little bit. They buffed some of his skills and they give it increased damage resistance, and they also changed some of the boss attack patterns, so you have more chances to attack him with melee.
Okay.
Instead of them spamming you with bullshit the entire time.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But with that, how about you sign us out, dude?
For sure, sounds great. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us on episode 4 of the Two Bar Connection. It has been our absolute pleasure to host you guys, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's cool too. But we really appreciate it. It helps out the channel, and we'll definitely see you in the next round. So have yourselves a good night, good morning, or wherever you're at, and keep yourselves safe out there. All right. Take care, everybody. Anything else, Jesse?
No, that's all. Just don't forget to also give us a download button. Hit the download button. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple iPod.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Damn it. I can't talk. Apple Podcast and Amazon Music. So give us a download there. You can listen to us on the go, at the gym, when you're taking shit, wherever you are. With that, Have a great one, everyone.
All right.
Until next time.
Take care, everybody.